better wages and working conditions, and good health and safety. Sisters and brothers, the United Steelworkers, along with the Canadian Labour Movement and the international solidarity of the labour movement across the globe, stand here in solidarity with our Mexican brothers and sisters. Solidarity forever, sisters and brothers.
Thank you, Charlie. I'm Barb Dolan, Administrative Vice President for CEP. I don't know if you can hear me. A little better? Okay. I'll not go over everything that Charlie's already talked about. There will be global action days across Canada of solidarity with the Mexican independent unions. Charlie mentioned what the minerals have been facing. There's also the electrical workers. When the government evicted 40,000 electrical workers from the public utility. Then we've got the telephonistas. When they try to organize the call center in Mexico City up to 9,000 employees, and they bring in the protection union, and the buses, and the military, and the federales escort the people to the vote. Our brothers and sisters in Mexico need our solidarity. They need us to stand beside them and give them support. They are fighting for their independent union rights, as we do in Canada every day. They need our solidarity. I'd also like to ask Downey, Executive Vice President of the OFL, to speak.
Greetings, sisters and brothers. I just want to echo and bring solidarity on behalf of the over 1 million workers here in the province of Ontario who also want to stand in solidarity globally with the workers in Mexico. The workers in Mexico deserve the right. Deserve the right to be respected in the trade union that they want to represent them. They deserve to have a government that respects that issue. They deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. The government should be condemned for laws that are taking away their democratic rights to be treated respectfully by the union that represents them. So we're going to say, we're going to work with you, the unions here in Ontario, internationally, that are there helping to represent those workers in Mexico, and we'll fight to make sure that they hear our voices globally to say, stop the attack on these workers and stop their right to have their trade unions represented and respecting them at the table when they're going after workers' rights to respect their dignity and fairness and justice. Thank you.
And the last word today is from Rob White, the President of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 353. Please welcome Rob White.
Thank you very much, Sean. I can only reiterate what's already been said. Workers' rights are being trampled in Mexico. They took 50,000 electrical workers and fired them. Just trashed their rights to be represented. And the unfairness, they already have poverty wages down there. They're not asking for a lot. Just justice and fair working conditions. What everybody would like. What everybody deserves. What everybody should be entitled to. We still have to fight for ours. We had the Mexican representatives here in Toronto at our union meeting about 2 months ago. And it's impossible. We couldn't even give them a donation. It's impossible for us to even contribute to help the workers that have been victimized. All I'm saying is, it's a shame on the Mexican government. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sisters and brothers. In view of the gale force winds, do I have a motion to adjourn? All in favor? Thank you for being here. We send a powerful message all across the world. There are rallies in front of Mexican Consulate this week. This is the global labor movement coming together, and I want to thank all of our speakers for being here, and every one of you for being here, including our special guest